Oh, hello everyone. Welcome on back to the channel. Hope that you're having a wonderful day out there. Thank you as always for sharing some of your time with me, sharing some of your time and your attention. Let's go ahead and move on into the next track here on Laughing Stock, and a Laughing Stock this is not, which is going to be New Grass, which actually kind of funnily enough, I literally just mowed the lawn. One thing I really like is that like there's like a few trees around my lawn. So when I mow the lawn, there's these birds that are just watching from the trees. And as soon as I kind of move out the way and like I have a fresh patch of mowed lawn, they swoop down, find whatever bugs or whatever they've been eyeing for the past 10 minutes I've been mowing the lawn. Then they run back and forth, just doing some pest control in there on the lawn. Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to New Grass. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. Bass along with the constant kicks on the drums. Gentle yet with meaning. That kick has so much depth, but it's pushed to the back of the room. I love that. interesting that the organ comes in not with the depth of like the lower chords, but higher than I would kind of expect. Kind of has a certain light and a brightness to it. Space, emptiness. How we return to these piano chords as well, and return to this as well. I love the way that the bass springs up at this moment. At least for me, like I can really truly hear the spring. Violin strings there too. I have a hot take. I have a maybe it's a hot take, maybe not. I don't know, and I don't really care. You know, I'm just giving my opinion. Off of a first listen, I would venture to say that that is one of Talk Talk's best songs that I've heard. Period. I that to me is the epitome, the zenith, the crest, the perfected body of work that the band has been working towards. New Grass feels like the band not only renewed, refreshed, progressing, moving forward, moving ahead, building something different, and built to perfection. If Spirit of Eden was the foundation, this is the tower. This is the pinnacle. And we're looking out over this beautiful world, looking out over this new grass. That is truly one of the most beautiful tracks I've heard, and also one of Talk Talk's best track. And it'd be speaking a little bit too soon if I said like the best, but I think I could easily put that in top 3 off of a first listen. I don't even want to talk about it that much because you heard it alongside with me. What is there to talk about? It's the perfect mix of just a great backbeat there. I love how much depth the kick drum specifically has, and yet it's pushed. It's pushed way back in the back of the room. And it's used so sparingly. The use of space, the like that is just so perfected here in this track. Of course, the way the organ comes in later on with, like I said, unexpectedly lighter chords than I would have expected. I would have expected it to be like deeper, like on the lower end, but no, it's actually lighter and adds a little bit more vibrancy to the music that way. Hollis, he floats around like Miles Davis with the trumpet. You have the violins that are being played in different moments. You have the extremely light, beautiful guitar, colorful guitar work just lighting up the room, kind of like stained glass, and the light passing through that guitar, projecting different colors and hues bouncing around in the room. The way that the bass springs up, especially I notice more so at near the end of the track. The track begins beautifully, and there's that little lull in the middle where things kind of change just slightly, and then it returns to some parts that were played before, and I believe that's kind of like that new grass. That is the recreation of what once was, but still bettering. That's awesome. I was in love with that drum groove. I know it's a simple drum groove, but just the way that the production is handled as well, the echo, a lot of space. You can actually feel the space. You can feel the dark room. I'm imagining that the band was playing it. If it's anything like the sessions with Spirit of Eden, like it just feels like the musicians are truthfully in the dark, maybe candlelit, and just bouncing ideas and bouncing notes off of each other. And there's such great musical not counterparts, but like I don't know, they just work so well together. I think that is absolutely amazing. It's slightly jazzy. It's not ambient, but I could see why this would really be seen as the advent of post-rock. I mean, it totally makes sense, and I can definitely see where they're coming from with this. Lifted up, reflective, in returning love you sing. Errant days filled me, fed me illusion's gates in temperate stream. Welled up within me a hunger uncurbed by nature's calling. Severing sacraments to song, versed in Christ, should strength desert me, they'll come, they come. Lifted up, and it doesn't repeat it actually. Lifted up, reflected in returning love you sing. Heaven waits, someday Christendom may come. Westward evening, sun recedent, or resident. Set my resting vow, hold in open heart, open heart. This is how I interpret it without diving too deep into what he's saying. Without diving too deep into the poetry that Hollis is writing here. Is just that he's placing his faith, apparently in God, Christendom, and he's saying, whatever happens, I have faith that there's a hope, a new start for myself in the future. Even if I die, even if I fall, even if something happens, I have faith that there's something just around the corner, i.e. or aka, that new grass that he's singing about here in the track. What an awesome track. That is amazing. And I know we only have one track left in the album, and I was gonna save this statement that I'm about to make until the last track when I have heard the whole album. And even though there's only one track left, I would like to at least put it out there that I didn't think that Spirit of Eden could be beaten, but Laughing Stock really, really did kind of just go to a completely different level. At least on the first listen going through it. Wow. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of it. You can let me know in the comments down below. I hope that you enjoyed the music, of course. I think that you probably did. But let me know your thoughts regardless down there. You can, of course, follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel if you enjoy what I do here. And otherwise, hope you have a wonderful day, guys. I will talk to you all later. Bye.